Mr. Shrestha. My engagement with this subject has led to the fundamental shift in my professional philosophy. I once believed my main job was to plan and deliver activities. Now I understand that my most powerful role is the intentional architect of the learning environment itself, the third teacher, and this reflection will explore 5 key learning that lead to me to the new beginning. Learning 1, the power of aesthetic in sparkling inquiry. My journey began in week 1 with a new appreciation of aesthetic. I used to think this just meant making the room look nice, but I now understand in the line with learning outcome B that aesthetic is about creating a sensory, beautiful and thought-provoking space that invite curiosity and engagement. It's about choosing material not just for their function but for their texture, color and potential. This was the first step in seeing the environment as an active participant in learning, not just as a... My second learning, my shifting disposition from planner to curator. This new focus on the environment required a deep reflections on my new dispositions, which is essential of learning outcome C. My role shifted from being a planner of activities to a curator of experience. As we explored in week 3 on teaching creativity, effective practice is less about direct instruction and more about providing rich provocations. In my future classroom, this means I will spend more time thoughtfully arranging material on a discovery table that I will preparing step-by-step craft instruction. Creating the environment through intentional play. My third learning drawing from week 2 on play was understanding how to bring this curated environment to life. Drawing from week 2 on play was understanding how to bring this curated environment to life. The environment itself is only potential, it is play that activates it. By providing a specific open-ended material, I can guide it creative explorations without dictating it. For example, as seen in week 6 on music and movement, providing long scales and hoops alongside music will provoke a very different kind of creative expression than providing drums and shakers. The environment I curated directly shapes the possibilities of play. Learning 4, using documentation to see the environment's impact. This led to my 4th key learning, the importance of documentation in making learning visible. How do I know the environment is working? The content from week 7 on language and literacy was key here. I learned to see documentation, photos, transcribed conversation, drawing as a form of literacy that tells the story of children's creative thinking. It allows me to evaluate the effectiveness of my provocations and truly see the honor that child's creative process, which is the core part of my role as a reflective practitioner. Learning 5, the environment as a catalyst for STEAM. Finally, week 11 focus on STEAM shows how this entire philosophy culminates in integrated learning. A powerful STEAM practice is not about a specific activity but about creating an environment that sparks interdisciplinary inquiry. A well-designed provocation table with ramps, natural material and measuring tools is the third teacher in actions. It allows children to engage with concepts from science, technology, engineering, art and math, fieldy and creatively fulfilling learning outcomes in the most authentic way possible. Perhaps my most critical learning this term has been about professional and academic accountability. Feedback highlighted my previous failure to engage deeply with the prescribed course material and to referencing standard. This has fundamentally reshaped my approach, and now I understand that true academic integrity comes from authentically grounding my analysis and practice in the provided literature. In conclusion, this subject has transformed my view for my professional practice. I now see the learning environment not as a container for teaching but as the central tools of teaching. My focus has moved from what I will do to what the children can do when immersed in a rich, beautiful and intentionally designed world possibilities. Thank you.